Hi children, let us move to exercise 4.3. In the last class, we have completed exercise 4.2 and we have studied in this lesson, we have studied about linear equations in two variables. General representation is ax plus by equal to c. That we have studied actually, isn't it? Then we have studied how many solutions are there. We have studied that there are infinitely many solutions for the given linear equation in two variables, isn't it? Then we studied how to find solutions. How to do? Giving x values, then we have corresponding y value. And the x value and y value are represented in the form of x comma y, isn't it? And they are called coordinates, isn't it? But here we are going to learn about how to represent these equations graphically. Okay, so for representing them graphically, we need at least 3 solutions. So how many solutions you need to calculate? 3 solutions. Okay, for exam, graph sheet will be provided to you. So you don't worry about the same. Okay, but now those who have graph sheet in your home can use the same. Others can use your notebook itself because these are all small questions to you. So don't worry about the same. Okay, let us go. Okay. First one is A question from A. 1 has, question number 1 has 4 sub questions from it A. First one. X plus y equal to 4. Condition is if you add x and y, you need the result as 4. You need the answer as 4. So what are the possible pairs whose sum is equal to 4? Very clear to you because only 4 required. Let me start with 0. First x value 0. 0, 4. Then 1, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Okay now. 2 means 2 plus 2, 4. 3 means 3 plus 1, 4. Suppose teacher is taking minus 1. What will be your y value? Minus 1 plus what number is giving 4? 5 is giving 4 to us. Okay. Different sign coming means what we have to do? Subtract big numbers. That's why teacher wrote minus 1 comma 5 and so on. Okay. Anyway, negative values if you want you can take, or if you want to avoid you can avoid. Nothing. Okay. No problem arises. Is it clear? Or those who are interested to keep always positive values, keep it. No problem arises. Okay. That's up to you. Solution. In order to find solution, the choice is yours. You can select any x value, then you will have a corresponding y value. Okay. So let us start drawing graph. So for that, you need to draw both axes needed. Okay, both axes needed. So negative part is not needed. Why? Because we don't have any negative values for y. So that's why teacher is drawn only a little bit. Write y dash. Above you can write y. On the right side x, left side you can write x dash, meeting point O. This is the basic thing. Okay, you must write all these things in your graph sheet. Okay, horizontal line is x dash, 0 is origin. Vertical line is y, positive values, y dash for negative values. Let us mark here. See, use your scale and pencil to mark the same. Teacher is not using, this is only a rough marking. But you have to use scale and pencil to mark the same. Y or a negative sign. Okay, negative 1 is also coming in case of x value. That's why teacher take 1 negative value. Here above y-axis, which are the numbers for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 5 you have to mark. 1, 2, 3, 4 and here it is 5. Okay, let us start marking. First one is 0, 4. X 0. Only which one is existing? Y equal to 4 and y equal to 4 is here. And in bracket you can write 0, 4. Finished. Second one 1, 3. 1 x 1 y 3. Where do they intersect? Those who having doubt, teacher will draw like this. Actually in graph sheet it is not allowed. Okay. And meeting point is called our point or coordinate 1, 3. Okay. Next one 2, 2. Similarly teacher is drawing with dotted lines. X2, Y2. 2, 2. Then 3, comma 1. Like that way you can continue. Teacher need only this much enough. That's enough to me. Okay. Then after getting the 3 points or 3 coordinates, what you have to do? Already we have plotted the points on the graph sheet. Okay. We have plotted it. Then next what we have to do? We need a line. Isn't it? Straight line needed. We have written already. Is a straight line. So use your scale and pencil and draw a line. Draw arrow marks on both sides. Then one end you can write the equation as x plus y equal to 4. And the graph is completed. Is it clear to all of you? Then after completing this, what we want to do next? Already got it. Scale on the top. Here a scale is same on both axes. On both axes, we have taken 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Okay, on both axes, we have taken our 1 centimeter in scale as 1 unit we have taken. Is it clear to you? The graph is clear. Easy one for you. Scoring marks is easy in this chapter. Okay, let us move to second question. B question. Okay. So let us begin our B question. X minus y equal to 2. Subtraction is needed here. Okay. So solution we can make a solution table like this. Okay. Instead of writing coordinate, we can form a table. And first row for x and second row for y. And see your answers. X minus y equal to how much you needed? 2 needed. Okay. Any numbers you can select, but difference of the numbers should be 2 needed. So what are the possible numbers? Let me start with first number 2 itself. 2 minus what number is giving 2 to you? 2 minus 0. Next which number is giving? 3 minus 1. Then 4 minus 2. 5 minus 3. Like that way you can get enough solutions. Isn't it? Condition is x minus y should be equal to 2. It's correct now. 2 minus 0, 2. 3 minus 1, 2. 4 minus 2, 2. Finished. Then let us draw the graph again. We can draw both axes. X dash, 0. On the top y. Here y dash. No negative values. So don't bother about the other quadrants. Write the mark x values up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finished. Y value is up to 2 only. Anyway, let us fill some of the values in negative parts. Not needed, but for our convenience, let us mark. Now start marking. First value is x2. Y is not there. 0. x2. Y0 means this point itself. 2, 0. Finish. 2, 0. If you write like this way, there is a small problem arises. 2, 0. Next point is 3, 1. X3 but Y1. X3, Y1. This is the point. 3, 1. Next point 4, 2. 4, 2. Here is the point 4, 2. Using your scale and pencil, join the 3 and extend the line to both directions. And on one end, you can write x minus y equal to 2. X minus y equal to 2. Finished. Let us move to our next question. Y equal to 3x. Teacher already told you solution table is needed. First row for x, second row for y. And the condition is y is always equal to 3x. 3 times x. So let us start with first x 0. So 3 into 0, 0. Next x1, y3. x2, y6. Finished. Let us draw the graph. Here y value is needed up to 6. So you have to draw the line little bit more. X dash, y dash, then origin. Then let us start marking the numbers. OX means we need only up to 1, 2. Here just write minus 1, just write minus 1. Okay. On the top up to 6 needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teacher has marked. Mark the 3 points. First one 0, 0. Where do we mark 0, 0? At origin 0, 0. Next number is 1, 3. 1 is here, 3 is here. So these are the 1, 3. Give importance to 3, 1 and 1, 3 are entirely different at all. 3, 1 and 1, 3 are entirely different points. Okay. For 1, 3. See our 3, 1 in the previous question. 3, 1 is here. But see our 1, 3. Entirely different. First x, then y. Next 2, 6. X 2, y 6. Like this. 2, 6. Then using your scale and pencil, you can join it as a straight line. Here it's not possible for me to draw. Since it is rough connection, there may be a small mistake happen. Okay, that's why. But you have to do it neatly using your scale and pencil and extend it to both directions. And on one end you can write y equal to 3x. Okay, let us move to our last question. Our last question is what? 3 equal to 2x plus y. 2x plus y equal to what? 3 given. So, teacher will give you the solution table. Remaining things you have to answer yourself. Okay, let us see what are the possible solutions for you. Okay. So, first row for x, second row for y. Let us see. First value you give it as 0. Then how much will be coming? Directly will you get the answer? No. Think about it. This side only you need to think. Okay. Answer is needed as 3 needed to us. 3 needed to us. So 2 into 0 plus what number is giving 3? 0 plus 3 is equal to 3 itself. Next give 1 as x. For 2 into 1, 2. 2 already we got it. 2 plus what number is equal to 3? 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Okay. Next you give x as 2. So x as 2 means this total become 4 now. 4 plus what number is giving 3? 4 plus what number is giving 3? Minus 1. 2 minus 1. So using the 3 points, mark it on a graph sheet and try to do it yourself. Okay, complete this. Thank you.